You have to allow this universal, intelligent energy that is everywhere and that has created everything. You have to allow that to work with you. You have to say, I agree to become a vessel for positive things. I agree to become a vessel for love and light. I agree to do something that is good for a whole collective, like for the whole humanity. I say that you have to put and to pour into your own cup first, because let's be honest, if I am not full, I can't give you anything. I have to fill up my own first, right? But if I filled up my own, and I'm so full that I'm overflowing with knowledge, with like wisdom, with like advice, or whatever you can give to people, maybe your art, maybe your music. If I am so full, this is the point where I have to share this with other people. We are not here on this earth to be alone and isolated and to just work for ourselves and to just see ourselves on our own four walls. This is a lie that has been told to us, because the power of us collectively working together, of us seeing us as communities, of us exchanging knowledge with each other, of helping each other. This is what people who are in charge and people who want to like kind of enslave humanity don't want us to do, because it's way easier to manipulate you and it's way easier to control you if you are alone and isolated. You can read this in every psychology book that you can find everywhere. Like, number one thing that people who want to have control of you do is they isolate you from family members, they isolate you from friends, they isolate you from everyone around you, because so then they become the only source that is able to talk to you. And if you are so isolated and you just have this one person speaking to you, then this person is likely to become like godlike in your life, because you have nothing else and you have no one else. This is why it's so important that we come together in communities. It's not like, oh, just me, selfish. This is not how we are able to grow as humans, as a collective. We have to come together and we have to help each other. If you say, I allow God to work through me, I allow the universe to use me as a vessel to spread positive things, to help people, you will... Like, I don't even know how to explain this. You will get everything you need. You will get the money you need. You will get the opportunities you need. You will meet the people you need. Because the universe is orchestrating everything behind your back to make you succeed. Because you are working in favor of the whole collective, of the whole humanity. You are not just doing this for you. You don't have these intentions of, oh, I just want to become rich to just become rich. Become famous just to become famous. No, you maybe think, oh, I want to become rich to be able to help even more people on the world. I want to become rich so I can build schools. I want to become rich so I can bless other people. I want to become rich so I can invest my money into positive things. Or you think, oh, I want to become famous, but not just for the sake of attention. I want to become famous to be able to spread love and light on an even bigger scale. If you take away the intention of anything from, oh, this has to serve me, to, oh, how can I serve humanity in a positive way? This is when the universe, God, is blessing you. You will always get everything you need. You will meet the right people everywhere you need. You will be able to co-create with the universe. It's a co-creation. Maybe you're sitting in a plane and the person next to you is someone that you needed in order to grow your business. Like, the people, the opportunities, the situation that you draw in your life when you agree to co-create with the universe, it's insane, guys. Like, you don't have to force anything anymore. Everything happens smoothly. Everything happens out of nowhere. I write these messages in my Instagram broadcast, and I have every few days I channel just a very important information or like a quote, and I just write that down, intuitively, just when I feel like it. And my community is always freaking out because they say, what is that timing? Like, this is insane. Can you read our minds? Are you here like watching us? The fact that what I say is resonating so highly with my community is because we attract each other based on our level of frequency, based on our level of understanding, and based on how much we resonate with each other. This means that if I, for example, am co-creating with the source and I say, okay, source. I am here to bring more positive things to humanity. I'm here to be willing to help humanity, to serve humanity. The source will use me as a vessel to reach you. The source will use me speaking into my broadcast or me speaking into this camera for a YouTube video to help you. I'm just a vessel. This is why I tell you, when you tell me, Alessia, you have saved my life, I didn't do anything. I gave you the tools that you needed to save your own life. You know, my words activated something inside of you that you needed in that moment to fix yourself, to take care of yourself. No one can ever save anyone else, but we can activate parts in them, we can help them, we can remind them of how powerful they are. Because as souls, when we enter this physical realm, we know how powerful we are, but we agree to forget our true essence. We agree to forget how powerful we are to have this human experience. And especially in the first 7 years, where a child is so programmable, you know, in the first 7 years, the brainwaves of a child, the brainwaves are in the theta brainwave state. And this state is perfect for programming the subconscious mind. This is why I always tell you, say your affirmations right before falling asleep or right after waking up, because this is the easiest way to really reach your subconscious mind, because your brain is in the theta wave state then. So if in these first 7 years you learn, I am powerless, maybe I'm abused, no one loves me, my parents abandoned me, I'm not worthy of love, I have to fight for love, I have to prove that I'm worthy or lovable. This is what is your program then. And when I tell you, hey, here are the tools to reprogram your subconscious mind, you are lovable, you are worthy just because you exist, it's not that I heal you. I just remove these opinions and these judgments that other people gave you about yourself and other people programmed into you, so you see your true nature. It's not always that you learn something from me. It's sometimes more like that I remind you of something that your soul intuitively already knows. When you study successful or wealthy people, and they are really happy, because there are also successful and wealthy people who are deeply unhappy, but we focus on the happy ones now. What all of them will tell you is, I have never worked a single day in my life because I knew what I love, I knew where my passion was, and I followed that direction and I figured out a way to make money off that. When I was a child, you know, I had to take care of my mother, always. I never had someone to take care of me. And throughout my whole life, I always said, no matter what I do in the future, I want to help humanity. This is why when I was a child, I always wanted to become a lawyer, because I thought, okay, if I'm a lawyer one day, I can stand up for someone who doesn't have the power to stand up for themselves. So I didn't end up becoming a lawyer, as you know. But even when I was 14, 15 year old, I had a Tumblr blog or a Stardoll site, and every website that I ever signed up on, every website, no matter if it's Twitter, if it's Tumblr, if it's Stardoll, really a children's doll play site, I got famous on that website. And I talked about this the other day to Alina, and I was like, Alina, why do you think that it was always so easy for me to create a community? Because I never figured out ways to do it. I never was in this rational thinking of, oh, I have to reach as many people as possible, I have to do this, or I never had a strategy behind this. You know, I was just myself, and I attracted always a lot of people, a lot of followers. And then I realized on every website I ever created an account, the thing that I would do there is I would give other people advice for free. I would share my knowledge. I would be the therapist. I would help them with relationship problems, with family problems, with personal problems. It was always natural for me to do that. Even years before I started YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, even years before I started to make money off that, it was natural for me to be in this kind of teaching position to other people. And I was anonymous on Tumblr and on Twitter. So people didn't even know how I look like. They didn't know anything about me. They didn't follow me because, I like how she looks like. Or they followed me truly for my knowledge and for my advice. So I always gave people advice and knowledge and tried to help them. And I realized this is my passion. From when I was a very young child, I always knew in whatever ways I want to help people. And I will figure out a way so I can combine that with making money. And now I do that. Like, I make money by helping people. But this was not my number one intention in life. This was not the reason why I joined YouTube, because I was doing this 10 years ago already for free every day for hours. I called my followers to help them with personal problems. Do you think they paid me? No. Do you think I expected payment? No, because I was doing this out of my heart. So when you have a goal in mind, maybe you also want to help people, or you say, I want to create something that makes people feel something, like music or art or a movie, then your goal has to be, okay, I want to help people to feel something. You have to think in a way bigger scale than just myself and just you and just money. You have to think, okay, what can I do to positively impact the whole humanity as a collective? And I truly believe the fact that the universe blessed me with so many followers in such a short time, even here on YouTube, is because I proved even 10 years ago that I don't do this for money. I don't do this for superficial reasons. I don't do this because I think, okay, I just want to, jump on the self-help train and help people and get some coins out of it. I did it because it was always my soul's purpose to help people. I did it when I was 14, when I was 15, on Tumblr, on Twitter, on Startle. Everywhere I could, I would help people. I would give them advice. I would share my knowledge with them. So if you truly follow the thing that you love, trust me, the universe will co-create with you a way to draw more abundance into your life by doing that. But maybe you have to prove for the first time, okay, I really do this with like no ill intentions. I really do this because I want to do good for the world. I want to bring positive things into the world. Nowadays, people are deeply afraid of their emotions. Deeply afraid. They romanticize people who say stuff like, you have to be ice cold, you don't have to feel your emotions, punish yourself for every emotion, lock in, stuff like that. If you truly want to tap into your personal power, you have to allow your emotions. If you don't allow yourself to feel your emotions, what happens then is your emotions get stuck in your body, is even able to create a physical sickness. Any physical sickness, because the mind is always in exchange with the body, is just a sign that there's something out of balance within us. If you punish yourself for every emotion because maybe you learned this is the way how to deal with emotions, because maybe your father or your mother or any person said to you when you were very young, if you cry, you are weak, I will give you something to cry about. Then you learn, okay, sadness or anger or frustrations are emotions that I am not allowed to express because I will get punished for it. You have been conditioned. Basically, you have been conditioned to punish yourself then. And I want you to realize you have so many emotions in yourself right now, from when you were a child, from when you were a teenager, years ago, from when people hurt you, that you never allowed yourself to express. And these emotions are sitting in your subconscious mind like an abandoned child. All you have to do to release an emotion is to allow yourself to feel it, to look at it, to say, I see you, I acknowledge you, and you are allowed to express yourself. This is everything it takes. And if you do that and you cry for like 10 minutes or however long you need to cry for, you will release it. And then you realize, wow, this is all it took. And for years I avoided these 10 minutes. I used so much of my energy to fight and repress my emotions when all it took was these 10 minutes to release them. Don't abandon your emotions. They are not here to punish you. They are here to teach you. We are here as souls on this planet to experience emotions because emotions guide us. So why would you want to abandon yourself the same way your parents abandoned you or your partner or anyone else? Don't punish yourself the same way they punished you. Be gentle to yourself. And once you allow yourself your emotions and you step into this world that you avoided, you will realize how much inspiration you can find in yourself. For example, singer, songwriters, artists of every way, they will always tell you that the number one thing that inspired them to do anything was mostly pain. Pain is not here to punish us. We can take that pain and transform it and alchemize it into art, into wisdom, into anything. But if we push it away the whole time because we are so scared of this emotion, we avoid facing ourselves. And if we avoid facing ourselves, we can't meet others on an authentic level because we are faking it to ourselves. So if I fake it to myself, how can I be honest with you? If I don't allow myself to show emotions, how can I feel good if you are vulnerable around me, you know? People will feel how comfortable you will feel in your own body. And based on that level, how comfortable they are to share themselves with you without any mask. There was this project, this study done from this one woman. She also wrote books about this. She did this study, these tests where she proved the power of intention. And what she would do is she would bring groups of 8 people together. And for example, one person of that group had a sickness or was chronically ill. And what she would do is for like, I think 7 days or 2 weeks, 1 week, I don't know, each group member would meditate for 10 minutes at the same time, and they would send this one group member healing and love. And these people, they were healed. So they were like, okay, how can we use that knowledge that our intention and our conscious mind can affect others in a positive way? And they started to meditate and send positive emotions and healing and peace to a country that was in war. And this country, after being in war for like 3 years, the war stopped a week after they did this study, this project. They also did these tests where they prayed for 2 groups of people in hospitals. And these people didn't know of that. They didn't know that people prayed for them. So it was not like placebo effect. They prayed for 2 groups of people, and the people who have been prayed for, they healed significantly faster than the other group. Why? Because our intention, especially if we creating an intention with a collective, with a whole group, is so powerful that it can change the reality around us. If you come together with a group of like-minded individuals and you truly focus on one goal, and just 10 minutes a day you say to your friends, okay, let's meditate on this intention, let's pray for this person. Trust me, your reality will start to change. We are so connected through this collective consciousness, and we are so powerful that we sometimes forget how powerful we are. I consider myself as a starseed. I already told you this a couple of times. An Arcturian starseed. And I saw this video where this one woman who is also a starseed, also Arcturian, said that we Arcturians struggle a lot with anxiety and isolation in this life because we come here on Earth to like bring positive things, but where we come from, there is no such thing as hate or separation. Like, we act in communities. So this is why when we are here incarnated on Earth, we feel so separated and so alone, because we think like, where is our support? Where is the love? Where is our family? This is how I felt for a very long time. Like, whenever I have panic attacks or I deeply crash out, it's never about, oh, my friend hurt me or I had a fight with my boyfriend. It's about that I get so homesick and I miss the concept, the feeling of a family so much that I fall into this, I don't know how to explain it. I just deeply feel like I'm falling and I miss my family. And I don't know which family, I don't know which home I miss, but I feel like this is missing from me. And I think this is why I connect so much with you guys, especially on my Instagram accounts, especially on my private Instagram account, Persephone's Diaries. Because for me, having all of these followers or this whole community, how can I say this? Like, if I wouldn't connect with you, it would be like as if I neglect a blessing that was given to me. Because, you know, the universe brought us closer for a reason, to learn from each other and to grow with each other. And if I just see it as, yeah, but I just want their attention, I feel like the universe is like, hey girl, I'm trying to like give you your soul family and you are out there still isolating yourself. And I don't want that, because for me, it is truly about connection. I think nothing can make life so interesting than the fact that you know, okay, I will meet so many interesting personalities throughout my whole life. This is why I love to get to know new people. I don't have many friends. I have 2 close friends. But I love to listen to people. I love to get to know more people because I can learn from anyone. And I love this feeling of connecting with other souls. I feel like this is truly the purpose that we have here on Earth. We are not meant to be like this lone wolf and just go through our whole life alone. We are meant to connect. We are meant to help each other. And I feel like I also channeled this today and I shared it on my story, that I think a lot of you guys in my community especially, you are sitting on $1 million idea. You are sitting on $1 million idea and you are scared to act on it because you have fears in your mind, you have worries in your mind. Maybe the limits of other people are stuck in your mind. And I told you in another video and in my story also that ideas out of like a spiritual side is just potential that exists in the quantum field. And if the universe is ready to materialize a specific idea into the material plane, it will do that by giving this idea to the vessel, to the human being who fits the most to bring that idea to reality. But if you get this idea and you refuse to act on it because you are so filled with doubts and like worries, then this idea will be given to another soul who actually has the energy to materialize it. Because the time and space in our timeline has come where this idea has to be materialized. Like it's time now. So I just want you to realize, if you have a certain idea, a business idea, a song idea, a book idea, an idea, I hear like an idea for a movie or a TV show, script, whatever, and you think, I have to wait, or I don't know, I'm not ready, you are ready. What are you waiting for? Like there will never be something outside of you that will prove to you you are ready now. You have to decide it. To be ready is to decide to be ready. And also, I think sometimes you have this idea here and you see this goal here and you think there are so many steps to reach that goal. But all you have to see right now when you stand here is the first step. And then you go the step and then you see the next step and then you go the step. One step at a time. I think your problem is you see the whole staircase. You see the whole staircase and it's so big and it intimidates you so much that you say, no, I will not take the first step. Blend that out. It's gone. It's gone. Just see the first step. The first step. The first step. The path will reveal itself to you when you go it. This is something my father used to teach me. He said, you live life like you create a path by walking it. Not by waiting for it to be shown or by waiting for it to reveal itself to you, but by going it, by creating it. What I currently do on my Instagram is also on my private Instagram, that I draw a tarot card for like, not every day, but like nearly every day for you, because I ask my deck, okay, what does my community need to hear right now? And I will do this for this video. What do you need to hear right now? Because time and space is just an illusion. So, you know, I feel your energy right now, even if I create this video in a time where you are not even able to see it yet, but I receive your energy right now and I ask, what do you need to hear right now? Guys, literally the justice card, karmic justice card, justice, the justice card also represents balance. It represents that something will happen in your, like karmic justice will be served. I think, no. I know it. The universe owes you something. It is in debt to you because You have been through several lessons, you have been through several experiences, and you will learn from them. You integrated this wisdom, you integrated this pain, you alchemized this pain, and now it's payday. And you get paid. You will get paid a lot because you transformed everything that has been thrown at you. So, payday. Payday will come. You will get your justice. You will get your justice, but I want another card. Literally, the end of the deck is the Hierophant. Godly, divine. Okay. Strength. I swear to God, this is so insane. Literally, the strength. You have everything it takes. You have everything it takes to create. You have everything it takes. And trust me, abundance is on its way to you. The Justice card, compared with the Strength, it shows me... Yeah. It shows me you have proved yourself. You have been through your lessons. Maybe you are still in the midst of a lesson. But... you have no idea what is... I feel like crying. Literally, I feel like crying. You have no idea how good life is about to get for you. You have no idea what the universe... I feel like the universe was holding back certain blessings because you had to get to the point where you say, I deserve all of this. I deserve all of this and I claim all of this. Maybe you had wounds relating the financial situations. You were thinking like, I don't deserve to be wealthy. I don't deserve to be well off. I don't deserve certain things. You deserve all of that. And it could be like that you were trying to heal these money related wounds. And now the universe is like, you deserve it and you will get it. Like it sees that you have worked so much on yourself and that you are ready now to receive your blessings. I'm shaking. Literally, guys, I'm shaking. Another card, please. One card that just finalizes this whole message. There will be reasons to celebrate with you, with friends. You will be celebrating. Three of Cups is like a community. It's literally community. Celebrating community, like celebrating a success. Guys, I'm so happy right now. Because usually I did a spread today for my Instagram followers and it was like the Three of Swords. And I was like, I don't want them to feel bad, but I felt the stuck and heavy energy. But seeing now all of these positive cards, I feel like, yes, maybe some of you are going through a very difficult phase right now, but you will get your blessings. You will get your blessings. Come back here. Trust me on that, you will get your blessings. Like, you are about to see why you had to go through certain things. Okay, guys, I will end my video now. Also, I decided to share more of my spiritual side here. I was very scared of doing that before. I feel like a lot of people who are spiritual, who see themselves as having psychic gifts, and I think truly every person on this planet has psychic abilities, but you have to unblock them. And I feel like a lot of people who have certain abilities, they are scared to share it because something wounded them in the way they perceive these blessings. For example, someone told them, you are crazy, blah, 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 stuff like that. But I was like, no. And the only way for me to truly be able to connect with the people that are meant to learn from me is to be truly authentic. And I cannot be truly authentic if I hold this big part of myself back. So, of course, you will lose people along the way, you will attract people along the way, but the right people, they will stay with you. They will love you for what you are and not for what you pretend to be or anything else. Hey guys, I love you and we will see each other in my next video.